welcome in everyone. We're going to look at Namibia for the first time. I have here the JSON that someone posted on the Geoguessr Plonket Discord, and then we'll also be playing it. Is there a good map? I guess AI Gen Namibia. Let's see what people have made. AI Gen Namibia. Let's see whose is this? Should do, I guess. I don't know. Is that maybe A balanced? I think so. It's quite solvable. Who made this? Alex Wipey. I think I've heard of him. So it seems quite solvable with the car meta, but obviously we want to also learn NMPZ. I wonder if the camera seems to be always facing towards wherever the car was driving. So what we can do is switch over the settings here to also see the driving direction. And maybe we should change. They're so dense that you can barely even make it out. But okay, this one drives to the east. So this road's particularly useful to know. So I think this one drives to the east. We have to know that. Over this direction, it drives to the west. So it's driving either side out of Mapungu. We'll look at the toilet paper meta soon. This one drives south. I mean, we should probably just learn the white car driving direction. So actually, I'm not sure. The main road here does go south for the most part. No, it also goes north as well. Okay, seems not too useful, the driving direction here. This one here goes south down to the coast. We should also probably just have a click around a bit here, shouldn't we? So let's just have a little click around. So this road here, we said it's driving to the east. There we go. It seems to be June. So it is kind of winterish here, because that is the winter in the southern hemisphere, but we're not that far from the equator at that point. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. June. Up here's May. Okay, so getting towards the winter for southern hemisphere there. But this is generally speaking what it looks like up here, so some trees, pretty flat, pretty sandy. Seems like this side is less sandy than this side. Seems like when you get really sandy, it's normally up near here. So that's 24. So yeah, the April stuff over here, that's fully blurred. It's a bit more summerish. Okay, what about this road here? So this is a dirt road that travels to the west. Okay, so it's driving from Botswana, this one. One thing I did notice was that the C20, which I think, wait, the C20, which is this one, no, I thought it was the C20. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's the C15. Huh. Or maybe it was the B1. Must have been the B1. I must have... Oh, which road was it? No, it is the C20. This C20 over here has a very red road. So I think if we click here... No, it's still a dirt road. It must be further up than it. What? I could have sworn it was the C20, but now I've forgotten. One of these roads here has the red road. I can't find it now. The C22. It must have been the C22, or what? Yeah, the C22 has the red road. Okay. Forgot that. Okay. So let's get back to just having our general look around here. So as we head a bit further south, you do get hills around here, I remember. Let's turn on the terrain map as well. Okay, so the terrain. So you do get hills, but it's kind of just right in the middle here. Gets very green around there. Okay, over here. So it's interesting. It gets green right here because of the hills, and then as soon as you exit the hills, it turns back to this kind of landscape. This kind of landscape, I feel like right here is going to be quite confused with over here. So maybe there's probably some good things to remember. Maybe like there's probably no palm trees here, whereas for whatever reason there are palm trees here. This is November now, so this is the summertime, whereas this is not the summertime. So just immediately ruling it out based on the season could be possible. Although, I feel like April and November are kind of hard to tell apart, right? Yeah, I think they're kind of hard to tell apart. Does feel like there's a bit of a blur, just in general, on the full blur car. Okay. So out west. This is probably a region that I haven't really looked at much yet, but very sandy. Almost could like be Oman. Confused. This road here. This is the one that kind of looks like Kazakhstan, and it's got bollards on it. It's got bollards on it, so I feel like this road's going to be super easy in the future. And what way are we driving here? We're driving to the south. Is that still true here? No, now we're driving to the north, so it can drive both ways here. Ooh, this is a sick road. Look at this, guys. Mile 108 is a crazy little town. Yeah, this road looks fairly achievable. Okay, what about this one here? Is this near where the sand dunes are? Where are the sand dunes? What about this road here? Seems like it's kind of just like, I feel like these hills are pretty recognizable. They're kind of not really ridges. They're more like smaller hills, or at least down here they were. Up here, yeah, it's kind of just hilly. Wow, look at that thing. What is that even? Königstein, the King Rock. Can we see it? There it is. Wow, okay, that should be very recognizable as well. So that's off to your west as you're on the C35. Should always just be visible. It's like Uluru of Namibia. Down here, kind of this general landscape, but a bit hillier. East is going to be a bit flatter. Same landscape, but a bit flatter. And then it just kind of, I mean, there's like kind of dune-ish hills over here. This should actually be very gettable as well. Like slight hills either side of us on this road. Okay. Why is there no coverage on the mountain? There's probably even no roads on the mountain, I would imagine. Let's have a look. It was up here. Oh, I'm not seeing any roads. Satellite. Oh, wow. Satellite? Yeah, no roads there, I think. The road goes here. Man, I wish they did cover this, though. That would be very cool. And then I think that's a trail. I don't even think that's a road. Yeah, it's just a trail. And that's not even getting all the way in. There's nothing going on here. Wow, this is really good quality. This is really good quality, no? Okay. Wow, look at it on the map as well. That's crazy. Okay. I feel like we kind of got a good idea. What about the stuff just inside here? Outside of Windhoek, it's looking pretty South African. I feel like the different parts here, maybe it's worth looking at these seasons. Oh, this one doesn't actually include the seasons. Okay. That's okay. Okay, smudged glass. So this, I'm assuming, refers to the very dirty back. So yeah, I'm going to assume that this. I mean, this is not. Okay, it sometimes is smudged here. Seems like it's really not always working, but okay. Smudged glass. Toilet paper left side. Okay, here we go. So here we go. This is what the toilet paper looks like. You can see it. Well, sometimes it's quite hard to see if it's very sunny like this, I would say. But here's the toilet paper. You can see it there. There it is. So the toilet paper on the left side actually appears more in the right of the country. Toilet paper on the right side is more on the left. So it's simply a matter of checking for the toilet paper and remembering that it's kind of the opposite of what you'd expect. Vertical toilet paper. This is the toilet paper standing up. I don't really understand this, but to me it looks like it's like lying down. So wouldn't that be horizontal, not vertical? Interesting. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe. Vertical. Yep, I don't get it. Don't worry about that. Toilet paper fell down. So that's down there. I mean, to me, it looks kind of similar to just the left side one, but let's see the difference here. I mean, so yeah, okay, it's higher up, and this is the fell down. Well, at least this one is kind of more southern, but it's also up here. Okay, to be honest, guys, I'm not really enthusiastic about these toilet paper matters, but just as a general rule, remembering that the opposite side of what you would expect is good. stacked on the left. So maybe if you see 2 rolls. Yeah, if you see like a particularly high roll, this one actually does work. Stacked on the left, stacked on the left is to the top left of the country. So that is quite nice. Now let us remember, it was the fully blurred card that was really common up here. So that's, and this is all unblurred. So that's also something to remember. Random bag. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go into this stuff. I mean, let's just see. Like, the red and blue bag probably is worth learning. I think that one's actually quite important. The blue garbage bag. I feel like I saw this one's hard. It's kind of hard to see. I think it's in there. But yeah, this one is definitely worth learning. The red and blue bag. We definitely got to know that. Because I feel like that's pretty clear. Especially on something like that. Okay. Honestly though, guys, okay, so paved versus unpaved roads. So we're looking at the paved roads here. Apparently all this stuff up north is paved. I'm not sure I believe that. Yeah, first one we clicked was a lie. But okay, generally speaking, should be the case. Should normally be paved up here. Okay, that's good to know. So really little in the way of unpaved roads up there. Unpaved road would be like more towards the middle of the country. Okay. Paved road. Just covering the main roads, really. It's what you'd expect. Red sign inside the car. See, guys, I don't know. I don't know about that. Yellow shirt. Is it easy? See, there's like a yellow shirt inside here. I don't know, guys. It probably is actually worth knowing, right? But I think it's also possible to just play and get to know these roads even without the car. So what we'll start off with is no move, and then we'll go NMPZ. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we got these bollards again. I'll put Minecraft music so I can use this VOD on YouTube. Okay, let's play. So we've got the full blur car. So it's quite flat here, quite barren with northwest mountains, and we're on a paved road. I think this might be the main road, to be honest. South, okay. So that looked very similar. This is the full blur, so I'm gonna just go straight up here. Okay. Working so far, working so far. Unblurred. Massive mountains randomly northeast of us. And we have a railway. Okay, the railway is probably going to be useful here. Could it be this road? No railway, it would appear. Okay, what about the C-22? No railway. Where would they even have a railway? That is what I'm confused about here. They do have a railway here. I suppose it could be down here. I could see that. So then we just need to find somewhere where the railway is to the north, because that's what we see here. I think out here is going to be way too dry. So what about this road here? It could be that. Nope. Okay, kind of running out of options of what I would think is possible here. It's quite hilly. I don't know, I want to guess on this one, but there's no rail. I'm confused. Okay, I'm just going to guess in terms of South Africa. It looks like this. So I'm going to go Windhoek. Okay. Somehow missed that. Namibia rail map. Okay. Okay. Along the main roads, it would appear. As well as a couple that go away from the main roads, maybe. Makes perfect sense. Seems quite logical. So pretty useful there, I would say. Okay, what were we saying? This kind of looks like the kind of central western stuff. We have toilet paper to the right, so more to the left, which is where I was thinking anyway. And yeah, I'm not really sure how far up the country to click here. I don't know, it looks quite desert, so I'm going to go around here, I think. Okay, that was good. Red is planned. I see. So we got toilet paper right, so more to the left again. Which is interesting, because this looks more like to the right to me, because it's so flat. So maybe it's an exception. I'm still going to go to the right, just because it looks like it. It was actually to the left, though. Toilet paper meta, of course. I called it. The second I saw it, I called it. Okay, this is interesting. So driving direction here, we're going to the west. This road's to the east. This road's dirt. We have a palm tree here as well, and it's very flat with no toilet paper. And it's paved. I don't think it's that road. I don't think it's that road. Could be this road. C18. Could be, but would we see a palm tree there? I feel like it's kind of strange to see a palm tree there, maybe. Yeah, it was this road. Okay. Surprisingly dry. We can get that next time. Drive southwest this one. At least for that part. This is a pipe. Okay. So Rossmund Golf. I kind of thought we might be over here somewhere. Or down there. Divided highway, by the way. Interesting. Fully blood. Maybe like here? Would this even be divided? I don't think so, no. We might actually just be really close to Windhoek. But Windhoek is quite hilly, and this is pretty flat. We got to figure out where it is when it looks like Chile. I think it might be down here. I think we might be near the South African border, to be honest. How's that? That might look better. What was the place name? Rossmund Village. I think we are down here. It was near the coast. Going into Swakopmund. Rossmund, okay. Guy, duck on top. I don't know. I've never played this country before. I will maybe be able to answer your question once I've played a few hours. Inside the hills. Kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like Uppington. Or Springbok. Kind of look like Springbok, I mean. Fully blurred. So more likely to be a main road then. It's this one, okay. Yellow tarp there. This road's kind of red, so we can add this to red roads if it... I mean, is it just this? Because we're going east and it's unblurred. Yes. Okay, so a bit of red road up there. Good to know. When then it becomes very pale. Wow, it's like Wow. Okay. So that's super distinctive, this little part here then, maybe. Okay. So max east. What about down here? The C49. Also red. Does it also have the yellow thing? It doesn't. It has the messy window instead. Dude, I definitely enjoy how they're just doing all these off-roads at Google at the moment. Like, they just drive stuff like this. I mean, I wish they did the whole road, of course, but it is cool to just see a little bit. Okay, okay. Good to know. Full blood. This is like interesting bushes and stuff. Just gonna go Windhoek. South. Oz. Okay. I think we can vibe that. I'm not gonna learn Karmata too much. Like around here, maybe? Ooh, that was... So that time the toilet paper lied, in theory. So toilet paper on the right side, yeah. It's also over here. Kind of just makes this shape here. Okay. Full blur. North vibes. I would like to see a palm tree, but I still think... I think we're probably up here. So we have the stack of toilet paper. Wait, that was like was it like somewhere up here? I think had the stack. Maybe this road. Do we see any hills? Damn, where was the stack, guys? No, it was like up here somewhere. Okay, a bunch of these roads. Kind of in the middle. It's actually right in the middle of the country. Yo, Maurice. Thank you very much. Okay, this looks like what we were mentioning over here. So there's the thing, right? No, where's the thing? Where's our rock? There it is. So it kind of looks like the landscape we had up near there, I would say. West, hills, nothing that direction. So that's toilet paper on the left, so more likely to be right side. That checks out, to be honest. Like something over here. Toilet paper left. Yeah, I mean, it's not that consistent. It's just a general idea, I guess. So where was this exactly? So this was like on the road to Oamaru. So... Oamaru. Oh, interesting. It's not even listed, this one. Let's compare. A side road that has it, apparently. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Okay. Bollards. Small ridges. Wait. Looks quite southern to me. I wonder. Could we be somewhere like here? Hmm. Nice. Okay, so that's what that road was like. We were going south there. Driving south, okay. Area codes, I don't know. Maybe it might be worth it. I don't like learning area codes though, so probably not for me. This type of toilet paper with the dirty car. So dirty we were saying is like this road here. And also this road here. We might have to add places though, I feel. Because I don't really think we're in either of those, of course. Really feels like more like down here. I don't... Just add that there, I guess. The toilet paper is opened around there. Yeah. Well, there's an area code, I guess. 065. But you can also just guess here. And be close enough. Okay, going north. Unblurred. Is it always texturous here? Let's check that. Kind of interested about that. Kind of sticks out a bit to me. Okay, well this looks like quite a lot like down here to me, so I want to guess one of these roads. Let's go here. Okay, quite a bit further northwest. Bit dirty on the top here. Does remind me of that one road, does it not? So, but maybe this time a bit further over. So what was it? There's something. Okay, the stack. The stack exists in the middle of the country, so like here then. So we're probably there. What? Stupid car meters. The stack. This is, I guess this just counts as left toilet paper. Okay. We'll see how the stack looks compared. So, okay, stack is definitely higher. To be fair. Okay. I can see the difference now. Okay, okay. Außenkur. I'll have a look. Did I map it? Where is it? Außenkur. didn't map that yet. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Very distinct vibe. It's quite cool indeed. Ooh, I like this road. This country's way cooler than Oman for me. Like, it has a lot more depth to it compared. Oman's kind of only got one cool place in the whole country. There's the vineyards. Or is it? Looks like almost rice or something. Look at the kids. They're going to school. Nice uniform, by the way. Yeah, it's cool. What about these other border towns? I also thought that when I saw it. It's pretty unpleasant to wear on a day like they had. Any cool rounds? There is really a resemblance to Australia a lot of the time. The Geo Center? Dang. Very Geoguessr build here. I wish he was allowed to go inside there. That looks sick. Super white. This should be very distinctive. Hills all sides, super white. I'm gonna say we might be on this road, but this road has a railway, I thought. Oh, well, apparently not. Okay, it's the Luderitz road. Yeah, we saw that. Bit of a white bag here. Is it it's the red and blue bag road. And it should be going south. Yeah, it is going south. Okay, nice. Well, we discovered the freebie. Now we just need the angle. Angle seems kind of rare. Can't even lie. Okay. Ooh, urban. Okay, last time we had this landscape, I feel like it was like... Where was it? Like around Oz, right? But I feel like this is actually just towards Windhoek. Wow. Opuo. Hello, Misty. It's going okay. Full blood. I mean, this is pretty hard. Okay. Super white. Toilet paper missing. Bit of a smudge there. I wonder. Oh wow, that was a good lineup. Yeah, makes sense though. Okay, very brown soil. Right. Okay, okay, here's my thing. This should be around here, I think. This is the white guy's gated community, I reckon. Jalaxburg. Damara Dik Dik Safaris. Super white again. Okay, this time it's out there. The Misty Antidotes meetup may still happen. How's it going, Auntie? Interesting signpost, by the way. Look at that. I mean, so it looks really similar to the last round we had here, right? Wow. It's a tiny off-road, yeah. Okay, this should be the freebie. I mean, we have to be around here, right? So it looks like the coast is to our west, so that's good. Okay, here's my thing. We're on some off-road going over to the water. This is the main road to Walvis Bay. Okay, I can see it. Just have to know that that's covered. Bushman's Desert. I wonder how the antennas are gonna come into play. The white box as well. I don't know. I feel like someone needs to do a better Jason. Is Namibia better than Oman? I would say so, but it seems to be even more car meta, so I feel like NMPZ is definitely better, but I don't know. I'll probably have a better idea once I've played a bit more. Where do you go here, guys? Because it is a left blur, so probably it's one of these towns then, right? A bit more central. That's good. Full blur, white sand, small hills. It's pretty flat up here. Nice. Are we calling this a stack? I think we'd call that a stack, right? We're going west as well. Still fits, I think. Yeah. Okay, this was a good seed, I think. Just the round 2. Very white, and we're going west. Oh, we're going west. Okay. And we got the stack. Okay. Full blur. Pandino bricks. Okay. Going west here. Full blurred, very white and flat. look at that huge ridge west. That's not the rock, is it? It could actually be, in my opinion. Do you have left? What is that? Is it actually the rock? Let's see here. If we were there, going on a dirt road along towards it, we'd have to be like over here somewhere. It's not out of the question, to be honest. Ooh, it was that. Okay, nice. Good to know. Super red. Toilet paper on the right. Sheesh. I feel like this is like kind of around here somewhere. The C14 maybe? Kind of like that. I don't know though, it's weirdly straight. Like that, ooh. So this could work. Ooh. Yeah, not quite, unfortunately, I think. Ooh, we had the right angle though. Oh, we're on a pretty good score here, guys. Oh, we get an easy one for the final one. You always check in here. We got the yellow thing. We should be going east. Yeah, that makes sense. And we got the white road. So we should be like on this section here. So at that point, you just click here and say get in. Yep, facts. 21k. How so now my question is, well, you can save to collections. I forgot that. Now my question is, how close are we to the top on no move? 23rd place, not bad. I might end the YouTube video there, but we'll continue playing.